Without you knowing, you have so many filters that block you with the words that you say, your actions, how you even move in this reality. These beliefs have been programmed with you from childhood, from your teachers, to your parents, to your friends and family. And hey, it is not your fault. But what is your fault is that if you don't look at these filters and look at these blockages and look at these beliefs and change them for the better. If you continuously play the same program over and over again, you're going to get the exact same result. If you are consistently doing the same thing, it might get you to one point, but it will not get you to the next point and the next point. You have to evolve like a Pokemon. I always say it's from Charmander to Charizard. But in that process, that is not just you becoming the person you are and then continuously running life as that exact same person. No. You change and evolve along the way. This is the process of evolution. And it's the idea that every season in your life, you have to evolve into a new person. You're gonna look back at your old self and think, oh my God, I'm like an alien from out of this planet. I do not recognize this person. That is what you want. That is an indication that you are leveling up as a human being, not only with attraction, but with networking as well as your lifestyle and your life. You will find that your life will get exceptionally better the more you evolve in life. So let's get into it. So we're in the pretty marina of Dubai right now, and you might be wondering, okay, why shoot the video here? Very good question. Let's go back a little bit. Your beliefs and your blockages served you at one point in life. Let me give you an example. Remember back in the day when you were a kid and your parents usually said, stranger danger. Johnny, stranger danger, don't talk to strangers. And you're a little kid. And that served you. That was exceptionally good of them to instill that belief in you. That was really, really good, okay? But now Johnny at 22, that does not serve him. Imagine if Johnny wanted to become a salesman, but he still had that programming of, oh, people that I don't know, strangers are bad. Then his boss said, okay, Johnny, here's 100 people to call. Oh, I can't do that. He starts to freak out. He starts to get anxiety because the challenge is presented to him conflicts with the belief system that he had. So in order for Johnny to evolve, he has to let go of this belief that strangers are bad, stranger danger, of course has some wits about him, but he has to have a new belief. Okay, maybe not all people are bad, and I have to get to know them. And the more people I get to know, the more better I will be willing and accepting of new people. Some people are amazing, but everyone starts out as a stranger. So if I don't go and meet new people, then I won't meet new people and good people. That's a better belief to have. So you can see that one belief was here, the next belief is above. So that has helped Johnny in his pursuit of evolving. A great example was Kanye West talked about a 2-year-old hops up on a coffee table and he feels like Superman. He feels invincible. But mom and dad and the restaurant owners tell, get down from that table. But he felt incredible. He felt superhuman. He felt on top of the world. And that was then said that was bad. So you can imagine we have all these coffee tables up. At the age of 2 or 3, we have about 6,000 laws and rules we have to abide by as a human being that we have to learn. And so some of them, just by human error, 5% of them are going to be completely wrong. So you can see how over years and years and years, there is a lot of belief that you could be running as a default program in you as a person, that are 100% incorrect. One of those ones for me was that if I ventured out of Australia, I developed a belief over the last couple of years that if I ventured out, it's a scary thing to do. Now, I've traveled all around the world. I'm being very honest with you guys. I've traveled to about 33 countries worldwide. I've done international speaks worldwide. But over the last couple of years, I developed a fear of like traveling, a fear of the excitement of getting to know new places. And so I knew that was a belief that served me maybe once, don't know how, don't know where, but it served me. But now it doesn't serve me anymore. So in order to beat that paradigm, I have to seek where the fear and the uncomfortable feeling was. So I booked a flight, boom, straight to Dubai, and I broke that fear. As I broke the fear, there were so many other fears attached to it, so many other beliefs that broke in my mind. And coming to a place like this, as wealthy as it is, obviously you can see monetary values, belief systems being broken, but the lane in which I was living my life snapped by coming to a place. Because I broke one belief, it had a rippling effect of all these other beliefs that I didn't even know that I was running that broke simultaneously at the same time. As I've said in other videos, you have irrational fear and rational fear. Rational fear is like, don't hop in the tiger's den. Don't jump off this balcony, okay? Don't do those things. Irrational fear is going, oh, there's a pretty girl. I want to go talk to her. Oh, no. I want to host an event with people. I want to get to know people. Oh, no, don't go outside. It's too scary, That's irrational fears. They're the fears that we have that we know we need to conquer because they're the fears that are our North Star, that are going to get us to the reality that we want. So you must have a look and audit your life and go, okay, where are the fears, the beliefs that, sure, they might have helped me once, okay? I'm here to say they might have helped me once, that do not help me anymore. Where are those fears? Write them down. have a look and sort of audit yourself and go, how do I get over these ones? What are the things to do? So for me, this lovely place here is where it was for me. And I knew that I had to level up. And so this is exactly what I needed to do. So in your life, you're going to have beliefs and ideas that you're going to have to break and you're going to have to really get over. Now, there's so many areas in life: wealth, relationships, higher purpose. There are so many of them. And you're going to have to, as big as of a challenge it is, look at every area in your life and have to level up. There's no other way. There's no other excuse, because your mum and dad are not going to do it. Your brother and sister's not going to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. You've got to do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one is going to help you. No one cares enough about you to fix your problems. You care the most about your problems. Therefore, you should care the most about fixing them. Now, you may not know the solutions. That is fine. But I guarantee you, if you put time, energy, and effort and really think about these things, not just like, oh yeah, spend an hour trying to think. No, really saturate your brain and just like saturate in your mind where you can't think about anything else. You will find the answer. You will find the solution, always. This is what you need to be doing. If you do not do this, you will continuously live the same pattern, the same belief system that got you the results that you may not like right now. You have to do this. And so even with me, as spectacular of a life that I've had, and as many people I've connected with, there are still challenges and beliefs that I struggle with. But I know that when I find it, when it comes in my brain and I go, that's something, I identify it straight away and I go, oh, that is something right there. And I know that is the North Star. That is my compass. That is where the direction I must go to become a better human being. So evolution is finding places where you feel a certain emotion and you must conquer it. As a man, you must be feeling a sense of conquering. Otherwise, you are stagnating. You are becoming a stagnant man. I hate that word. It's really funny. I had an ex tell me that. I was like, stagnation, stagnant. I hate that word. But you're stagnating if you're not conquering your fears and challenging yourself. You've got to be conquering something. So you may as well be conquering things that improve your life rather than video games, conquering debates about your friends that are meaningless, about petty bullshit. Conquer your life, get better. You need to be leveling up. You don't have much time with this. If your friends aren't doing it, you need better friends, because your life is not going to be exactly what you want. You clicked on this video, you want this life, you want the lifestyle. It doesn't come just by accident. A great friend of mine, Brandon Carter, said success is not the default outcome. Failure is. So if you do not do anything about it, you will fail. That is the default outcome. And so by doing this, you are not only going to level up yourself, you're going to get better friends, which is a better network, and that's self-perpetuating as it is. If you get better friends, you're hanging out with better people, you're talking about better things, you're in different environments. All of that is shaping your brain just by the sheer experience of osmosis. Experiencing someone and taking on characteristics through their energy. Just by seeing how they work, seeing how they operate, seeing how they work through life. That is what you're taking on. You're taking on these experiences that you may not know of. You may not think that you could ever come up with an idea like this. Someone says something, you're like, wow, I know exactly what to do. You get clear and have so much clarity around the things that you want in life by hanging out with the right kind of people. Not to mention the abundance of women that you're going to have, the absolute gorgeous feminine essence that you're going to experience in your life. In order to get the life we want, it's based on our success in life and our value, and keep increasing your value. Get fitter, get a better friends. What's a byproduct? You get more amazingly attractive girls. Your Instagram's on point. You understand things about Instagram, that this is the new dating app. This is the new way of life. You understand all these things. You are now leveling up your life. You've come from the pits of despair and you're like, I now see clearly. I now see the levels of which I had an eye mask on and I've taken the eye mask off and I can now see clearly what the world has to offer. And you're going to have multiple experiences like this through your life. It's all because you have a belief, you realize it doesn't serve you, you break through, you conquer it, you feel better, you have a new vision, you have clarity. That is attractive to people. That's why you get people to want to be around you. One of the pillars in the 7 pillars of status called naturalness. This is one of the key naturalness, is conquering your beliefs that served you in the past that don't serve you now. Back in the day, you didn't have to do any of this work. That was back in the day. That was the glory days, if you want to call it the glory days. This is a new year, new meanings, new realities, new experiences. And it's time that we had one of the most traumatic experiences 3 years ago. It's going on nearly 4 years ago. It's gone. You need to challenge yourself. You need to get better. You need to realize that before that event, you had a life too. You need to continuously go on that life. If you do not challenge yourself, you will be in the same pattern as every other person that you see. You could be in a reality where you're single to 45, 50, never had the experience of loving, never had the experience of sharing a feminine essence of the girl that you love. You will be stuck there. if you do not do this. I know how bad that reality is. And for me, it was never a choice. I knew I had to level up. And I know deep down in your mind, you know that you have to level up also. Otherwise, you are going to go down that path. You know that. This is not just about social skills. It's not just about attracting girls. It's not just about networking. This is a life. You need to really take your life. There was a newspaper article that talked about that I was a life coach. It was hilarious. I laughed my head off. And I'm not anything like that. I just know that this is the byproduct of the things that you want. But it doesn't matter unless you are progressing your life. Back in the day, you could have all these things. But now, you don't. Too much transparency in the world to know that this line and this is a gimmick and you're a fraud and you're not presenting yourself the way you were. My podcast is called Sampled. It's called a sample of your personality. How you sample yourself. And so if you sample yourself with congruent evidence to back it up, you will be someone that people want to be around. If you want that life, you've got to go work at these things. If you don't, you will never get that life that you want. I know you want to fast track your learning. I know you want to get this lifestyle ASAP. I know you want to flex on your friends and be like, yeah, Johnny, look what I've got. I've got the lifestyle. I've put in the work, and I know that hard work is good. You have this new mindset that you're getting better and better and better. You're getting better connections. You're getting more attractive girls. You're getting the lifestyle that people dream of. All you got to do is hit the link below, book a call in with me and my team, and we're going to set up a custom-made plan for you using the 7 pillars of status that I've come up with. So, I'm going to see you in the next video. Arrivederci. Sam checking out from Dubai. I'll see you soon.